Supergirl trailer.
All right, let's go to the Supergirl trailer.
All right, let's see what we got here. Oh,
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. It's good job, buddy.
oh, they're really leaning into her being a drunk.
Yeah, apparently.
Cars are out.
Is that a bus stop?
Hereby declare the 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Well, you know, she's definitely not on Earth because she keeps getting drunk.
Yeah. Well, they said in the other movie that she goes on her planets with red sun so she can get drunk.
Yeah.
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well.
Where is she from?
For you
I have no
guys.
idea.
I've seen her.
Who? The actress?
Yes.
That's is it Millie? Millie Bobby Brown?
Do others on your
Young
planet
Rhaenyra.
have powers like you?
From House of Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Millie Alcock.
Millie Alcock. There you
Yep.
go. Millie Alcock. Yeah.
What's Superman like?
Lobo. I saw that.
He sees the good in
I saw Lobo.
Oh.
and I see the truth.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what do you think?
I thought it was cool. It reminded me of Star Wars a little bit. Not like just where she was at, like
Okay.
like like her at the bus stop,
Yeah, I get
and then
that.
the place where she was at looked like a rundown planet. You
Yeah.
know, like that's how a lot of the Star Wars games look like. That's what it looked like a lot. But it looked cool from what I saw. I'll check it out. I mean, we liked the last Superman movie. That
Which is crazy for me to like a Superman movie,
'cause
but
you hate Superman.
yeah,
so-
but this doesn't look like something I would pay to go see.
Same.
Like this does not look like something I'm interested in seeing. Like I'll watch it when it's
Yeah.
on streaming or something, but I'm not really interested in watching the whole. If I want to watch a drunk superhero eventually turn into the superhero they should be, I'll watch Hancock.
Oh, yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
So I'm not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a good first impression for me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and say it looks like it's a terrible movie. Like, it already looks better than Street Fighter.
Yeah, I'm not saying it looks terrible. I'm just saying
But-
I'm not interested in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see this as a movie that could potentially turn me around, kind of like how Thunderbolts did.
Okay.
I had zero interest in Thunderbolts when I saw the first trailer.
Yeah.
By the time the final trailer released, I was like, oh, I want to see this movie.
Right.
So,
But I enjoyed her as young Rhaenyra. So
Yeah, I did.
I'm
too,
willing to
yeah.
give her a chance, but yeah, I don't know. But honestly, if I was to see this, it would be strictly because of Lobo.
yeah.
So, but
Who's playing Lobo?
I
curious.
don't know.
Let me see if that's released.
Jason
Jason
Momoa.
Momoa. That fits. I've always said Jason Momoa. A lot of people have said Jason Momoa should play Lobo.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well,
So he's just busy.
yeah, he's raking in the money. That's for sure. Yeah, good for him.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. I did. That honestly is probably the reason to see this for me, is to see how he does his Lobo. Lobo's such a dope character.
Lobo
too,
is a dope character. Is that supposed to be a cigar?
Yeah,
It looks like.
yeah.
Yeah, he fits as Lobo. People been saying for years. When he got casted as Aquaman, everyone was like, "No, he should be Lobo."
Yep. Yeah. Although he did make Aquaman kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, keep an eye on it. Wait till the next trailer. See what more they give us. So, because to me that didn't show too much.
Yeah.
Like, obviously we know Lobo's in it, but is he the main villain? What's really the story here?
Yeah. And this headline actually, I agree with. Says debut Supergirl trailer has big Guardians of the Galaxy vibes and a brief Lobo appearance. Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. I can see where they get that from.
Yeah. That, like, I could see her being a Peter Quill type character, just a lot more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Well, see what comes of it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in the future, but
Yeah. Avatar season 2. So let's hop into this trailer. Let's see when we get here.
Toph showed up immediately.
That's my girl.
All around us. The world is turning. There is a secret life beneath us.
Is that the Unagi?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
We're all connected through the earth.
Okay. So they didn't give us too much there.
See, I'm mad.
Why?
I'm mad because what they did show was so fucking cool. I wanted to see more of Toph.
Yeah. So
they showed the ripple effect.
Yeah.
The earth bending didn't look like the movie.
So the one thing I can say about this live action is the action is amazing, and the bending looks great. I will compare nothing to that movie ever. The reason I did not enjoy the first season is because it just felt like they changed the characters too much.
Yeah.
That's me nitpicking. That's me as a hardcore Avatar: The Last Airbender fan. And it's like trying to watch it, I'm just like, they changed this character too much. And I mean, I get it. They're trying to take creative direction, but when you have something that comes from one primary source, such as anime, mangas, or anime inspired cartoons or whatever, and you only have one source, you change the minor little things about a character and it's no longer that character.
Yeah.
Right.
So like we can watch 12 different iterations of Spider-Man and they all still be Spider-Man because there's 700 different versions of Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
There's only one version of this. So when you change the characters, to me, it ruins the story. But like I said, the action has always been cool. Toph looks great.
Yeah.
This doesn't seem like the type of show where they would actually have the boulder in it.
I would love to have please have the boulder.
I would hope so.
Please have the Rock be the boulder.
I was about to say it. I hope it's the Rock, but this doesn't seem like that type of show. They kind of like took all the funny kid elements out of the first season.
They gotta have some of that in there because I'm sorry, the blind jokes that they be doing with Toph has to be in there.
But that's not the style that they are running this live action from, which is part of the reason I'm like, eh. Like I watched it and then I was like, let me go watch the actual cartoon.
Like they don't have to lean like in season 1, Aang. Of the cartoon, not the Netflix show. Aang was annoyingly childish.
He was 12.
Yeah. Yes, but I'm saying it was annoyingly childish. It wasn't not I'm not saying it was bad, but I'm just saying the character itself was like annoyingly childish. Once it got I think they found their footing in season 2 where they could still be funny but not be childish. Like the Toph jokes. It's not that they're making fun of her for being blind. It's like she's so capable, they just fucking forget.
Yeah. Like when they were flying on Appa and then she was like, "Hey, I see it." And they're like, "Where?" And then she's like,
That's what it will be like when you
But-
actually find it.
"Yeah."
Like,
But Aang, again, we had to have Aang grow.
yeah.
Because Aang he was a child. Think about
Yes.
how you were at 12. He's a child. All he know is play. Then all of a sudden they force all this responsibility on him. And he's like, "No, forget this. I just want to be a child." And then he wakes up 100 years later. He's still a child.
Yeah.
But
I'm not saying that he shouldn't have been that. I'm saying that they found the right balance later. I think that if they had
well, he had to grow. That's
he
what I'm
had to
saying.
grow,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is they could have still had that, but the execution could have been better on it. Because I think they were still finding their footing in season 1 from a writing standpoint, not from like, oh, the character needed to be more grown up. I think from a writing standpoint that they just hadn't hit their stride yet. Where that if they were to rewrite season 1 after they did season 2, I think they could have executed it better, is my statement.
See, I think it was executed fine because
I'm not saying it was executed badly.
I'm because what I'm saying is that like if you see the progression of Aang through the seasons, you get like like you said, he's a huge child. That's all he's focused on in season 1. Season 2, it's like okay, he's starting a little bit to come to the realization that like everyone's leaning on me. It was really after Monk Gyatso. Once he found that kind of like calmed him down just a little bit more.
But that was episode 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It didn't calm
look
down
at him in
that much.
episode 1 as compared to like episode 4, like just a
Yeah.
little bit, little bit. And then as he went on, and of course at the end of this season when the moon spirit is killed, that's when Aang is like, holy crap, okay, my decisions and how I act affect the world.
Yeah. I'm like
So-
once again, I'm not saying it was done bad. Like I don't want people to think that I'm saying season 1 was bad, or I'm just saying that just in when anyone does anything, once you have more experience doing it, your earlier version, you're like, I could have done that better. It's not saying that it was done poorly, just saying I could see ways where I could have done it better.
Right.
Like if you're writing your very first book, you do it to the best of your ability at the time. But by the time you've written your 5th, you'll look at your first one and be like, oh, I could have done better here. I could have done better there. Like you could see because you found your stride on where it could have been executed better. It's not saying what you did at the time was bad. It's just you just see, I could have executed this a little bit better. And I think that there could have been ways that it could have been executed a little bit better. Not saying it was bad. Don't come at me talking about, oh, you hate Avatar. No, I love Avatar. It's one of my favorite shows. I just feel that they could have done it better, but more to the point, they have to keep some kind of levity in here, or else
They
it's going to
haven't,
be
though.
a drag.
That's what I'm saying. They haven't. That's. I'll watch clips of the show, but I have zero intention on actually watching this show because I just feel like they changed all the enjoyable parts of it and like just made it like just drama filled.
Yeah, like
Which to me the story of Avatar is so much more than just the drama.
it's
which
all
is
about
what made it great.
balance.
Yes, is which made it great. And to me, they did not do that with this show.
Yeah,
They took all the funny things from Sokka. They took his growth from episode 1 to episode 3. They took Aang being actually a kid and not so to me, I have zero interest in watching another season of this show. I'll just watch the clips to see how cool Toph looks
Yeah.
and, all of that. But, to the people that enjoy it, I'm not judging you or everything. It's not for me.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's all I got on that. What about you, Tim?
Man, it looked good to me.
Yeah.
Mm,
Did you watch the first season?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I said, it looked good to me though. So I mean,
Yeah.
I have nothing. I mean, I watched some Avatar. I never watched the full thing. I have nothing against it. I just never did. That was,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, it's not. I mean, I've seen stuff. You know what I mean? So I know a little bit, but but I never had a problem with it or nothing. I know that movie was terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we know where you talked about.
Quentin
that.
doesn't talk.
Yeah, we
Quit-
know.
We don't speak of that around
or
Quentin.
the Shyamalan guy. So,
I'll fight him today for that movie.
But yeah, no, I thought it looked really cool.
Yeah,
Like the stuff.
yeah. Visually, this looks amazing.
Right.
Even season 1, it looked amazing. Like I said, the fights were dope. It's just the story. And I had this conversation yesterday with Jazz. They are trying to reinvent a lot of the stuff we grew up loving or from the past that was great. And it was like, if you just say inspired by this and make it its own, a lot of these stuff will be a lot better.
Right.
Like if this wasn't absolutely Avatar: The Last Airbender and this was just something in the Avatar universe kind of based around that, I would probably love this.
Right.
Bel Air was what we were talking about.
Okay.
Have you watched that?
No,
I refuse.
Okay. It's an excellent show. It is phenomenal. But I said to Jazz, I said, if they didn't name this Bel Air and it was just inspired by the events of Bel Air and it was a whole new show, people would have given it a better chance. The show itself is great, but they changed so many of the characters and what they're about to where people are just like, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah. That's
And
the
I
reason
was
why
like,
I don't watch
if it was just, it's a great show though, but I was like, if it was just name something and then it was like, oh, based on Bel Air or something like that, and you had all new characters, or so, you know what I mean? People would have given it a better chance, given it a fair shake, to where most people won't, because then they hear like, oh, Carlton's on drugs. Oh, well, no, that's not how Carlton was. Or, oh, well, Jeffrey's kind of like a thug butler, and they're like, no, that's not how he was. And it's like, but if you would have just said it was based off of this and not a remake of this, it would have stood on its own and been great.
It's the family 2 blocks away. It's not the Banks. It's another family 2 blocks away.
Or just, hey, this is a similar story to Bel Air. Poor kid from Philly moves to Bel Air. This is this is a all new cast, all new characters, whole new story. Then everyone will be like, oh, okay, well, let's see what this is about.
Yeah.
Versus, oh, this is a new Fresh Prince, and here it is, and everyone's like, no, I don't want anything to do with this. And it's kind of the same thing with this for me and other people, to where we're like, it's not the same.
Yeah,
you changed too much.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. A lot of these companies, they need to stop trying to force remakes of everything and just have it stand with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so that's my thing. But that's all I got on it.